Hello, it's good to be back. I know. It is flying so fast. I mean, it seems like just yesterday we were like a week away from our debut event, and that was back in March. And now look, here we are getting ready for show number three for us. Really, really excited to, for tomorrow. It's like a little kid on Christmas. It's gonna be a really, really good show. And then the future for MPW too. Like before you know it, our June show is going to be happening, and then so on and so on. And I'm just blown away by like the excitement and the momentum that we've built up. Mm, right. Yeah. Absolutely. Oh man, we have an amazing like lineup here. We have Mr. USA Tony Atlas, the return to Maine for Champ Matthews. We Right? Yeah, we got Dirty Dango. Like I'm really excited about that. I mean, who doesn't love Tony Atlas? But Dango is yeah, right. Yeah, right. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, but like, I don't know, for me, like if he feels it's an underdog movie, there's so many people out there like myself that love a good underdog movie, like it's I mean it's like Mortal Kombat meets pro wrestling. Like, I love it. Yeah. Right. Yeah. And I absolutely love that for him. I mean, I'm really excited for Champ Matthews' debut with MPW. He's one heck of a wrestler. I can't wait to see what he does at this show, especially. I mean, I know the fans are already Yes, I believe so. Yes. Um, mhm. Yeah, I mean, right. Yeah. I know also too, like, one of the things that I'm most excited for, I mean, this is probably going to be the match of the year for MPW. It is our four-way ladder match for the open weight title, and it is going to be incredible. I can't wait to see how that pans out. Like, It looks like right now, we have Black Rose, Aiden Agro, Alan Prophet, Danny Adam making his MPW premiere. Like that, another one I'm excited about. There's a lot of folks that are coming up for this. Right. It really, really could. I mean, just our rosters are just been really stacked lately. Yeah, absolutely. Okay. Yes, we have Johnny Primer as our hardcore champion. Perry Von Vicious is our heavyweight champion, and then you have the Wild, the team of Dylan Nix and Big Cat are our tag team champions. I mean, it's we got some pretty solid champions this year. Yeah, right, right, right. We also have a really cool match. I'm actually quite intrigued by this particular matchup. We have USA versus Canada, and that matchup includes Jacked Jake Hess representing the USA going up against Mr. Canada Ricky Williams. That well, so the thing with that is that Tony's going to be on the show, but also as you see on the poster, boom, right there on the bottom, we got Tony's old tag team partner from American Muscle, Eric Johnson, local legend, going up against the going up against a tag team of Jimmy Limits and Big Country Jason Maverick. So, mhm. Oh yeah, it's something different that a lot of promotions haven't really touched in a little bit and stuff. And mind you, I'm not talking smack about any other promotions. Everyone does great things in their own ways, but like that's something we haven't seen. Correct. Right. It does. Right. Yeah. Um, absolutely. We also, speaking of Canadians, here we have the Wild is going to be putting their tag belts on the line and going up against Hyper Poutine, the team of Hype Man Ray Racy and Jacques Louis Francais. That one right there. I mean, the Wild has been pretty solid tag team so far for us. So really looking forward to seeing them. Okay, yeah, I know. I don't get me wrong. I love myself the Nautical Nightmare and Big Cat, but man, I don't. Hyper Poutine's pretty good though too. So it might be a real a real twink for them. That's awesome. He does the work. Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely. It's pretty exciting. Like I really like I said, they're really good competition for the Wild. Um, I'm just curious to see how the storyline, pans out for them, and seeing the future for our tag team champions. So, but I don't know. I'm just like to say that I'm not excited would be, a total lie. So it literally feels like Christmas morning right now, like getting ready for the show. Yes, Dirty Dango's actually going up against Blade Bandit. That is going again another really good looking match on the card. And don't get me wrong, Blade Bandit's one hell of a wrestler. He's one hell of a heel, but so isn't Dango. I don't, I want to see what he has in store for for Blade. Mm-hmm. There really is. It's gonna be hard. It's kind of like you can't pick your favorite child, and it's gonna be like that. I think you can't pick your favorite match of the night because they really all every single one of them has potential. All the debuts that we have coming in, like I'm actually with the four-way ladder match, I'm actually really excited to see Aiden Agro. Like I've seen him solely with MSP, so to see him do solo work, I'm beyond excited about this. And Danny Adam, I've only heard and seen stuff, like online. I've never actually like seen the guy do work, in person. So I'm actually really excited about that. Yeah, he just posted on Facebook in route. So oh yeah, you're not kidding. I mean, I have worked on three shows with three different well, going to be this is going to be the third show that I've worked with Tony Atlas, and every single time that I get to announce him, it's almost like it's an honor to announce a WWE legend, and it's just I'm super excited about that, and always Tony's one of the people. Oh, Samantha Irvin. Is that yes, I absolutely love her. Like I covered in my the first Versace Soners, podcast with you. Yeah, her, Howard Finkel are like two of my like the people that I really try to pull from, and then of course, he is. And then I don't know if you watched Raw, I think it was last week, or the week before, Lillian Garcia came out and like told us she's doing one hell of a job. Like, I would have just died if that would ever happen to me, like, just that's just amazing to see that someone from the Attitude Era, like one of the bigger female influences in ring announcing, came out and told basically the future of female, ring announcing, that she's doing a good job and to keep up the good work. So yeah. um mhm. Absolutely. Like, I don't remember what it was, some group on Facebook that I'm part of, and someone posted about how they strongly disliked Samantha Irvine, and said that she didn't need to be so extra and all this stuff, and she's not important, ring announcers are not important, and I'm like, hold the phone, guy. Okay. Like, my job and the ring announcer's job is to set the tone for the night, to get the crowd worked up, get them ready for what's to come, and oh yeah, right. Yeah. I I had fun with it. Yes. Mhm. Yeah, every single person involved with the show, whether you're doing the ring setup, whether you're, you know, being the runner, to like grab stuff like out of the ring and stuff during matches, the referee, the ring announcer, we're all important pieces of the puzzle, and I can't stress that enough. Like, I love the fact that, I can go into that ring, and I know the referees that are whoever's refing that match. I only go in and ring announce for like championship matches and before intermission, stuff like that. Like, I'm not in there every single match to announce. Um, but when I'm in that ring though, I just have a good sense of like, all right, cool. Everyone in this ring's got my back. The referees, we look out for each other all the time. We talk prior to the show too, be like, hey, like, my biggest thing is, hey, I need those stairs to get into the ring. I'm short. I'm 5'2". The ring's about as tall as I am. I need the stairs. Don't block my stairs. I need to be able to get out. So it's, those type of things. And, I just love the fact that everyone brings something super important to the table, especially with our company. Exactly. Hmm. Right. Correct. Right. And I'm just really excited too because, like, the show that's happening tomorrow, we're going back to Indian Island, where our show premiered or where it debuted. And, like, we have a solid fan base there that we built at that debut. and they have been like just chomping at the bit to get through that door and then get to their seats. I mean, I've had people be like, "Yo, when's the next show? I'm ready. Let's go. I want a front row. I want my front row tickets." And it's like, go to Eventbrite. Get your tickets or whatever. Um, Right. And, that's another thing too. I mean, if you really want those VIP packages, those front row seats, yeah, you're going to want to get online and get those. And let me tell you, like, we're completely sold out of front row, like, within, like, it doesn't take long. Our VIP packages. Right. 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 I mean, like, our prices are pretty decent. I mean, our VIP tickets are only $30. Our front row tickets were going for just $20 a piece. No wonder they sell out so quickly. And then our general admission, the way I tell people, like when I talk about the show just openly, like I could be talking at work, in the line at the grocery store, whatever, talking about the show and stuff. Be like, hey, listen, you bored this weekend or you need something to do? You got 15 bucks? Come see us. Indian Island, the old bingo hall, Google it, come see us, have fun, you know? Exactly. And I mean, right? Yeah, we discussed that about, it's crazy. Right. Yeah, absolutely. Wow. Huh. It was worth it. Yeah. Well, it's the way life should be, right? So, right. I was gonna say just that, and yeah, between like there's so many solid people on this card. I know I've said that about a million times, but I mean we have right. Yeah, absolutely. Yep. Life happens, and we understand. Yeah. Mm, absolutely. I mean, we have fans that are like, like, I mean, I use like Eric Johnson or Johnny Primer, for example. Those boys they go back, like they go back a few promotions. Yeah, exactly. I mean, we have so many fans that are like coming, to see like, oh man, I remember seeing Johnny Primer back in, old IWE days and stuff, or Eric Johnson, it's heck, one of my coworkers the other day was like, does Eric Johnson still wrestle? And I'm like, oh yeah, he does. Yes, he does, And she goes, man, I saw him about 10 years ago. I was curious. And I'm like, yeah, guy still got it. Mhm. Absolutely. Right. Yeah. We have people that, yeah, that's correct. Right. And I mean, um, yeah, we have a lot going for this show tomorrow, and we're already starting to build up a lot of momentum for our show on June 28th. It's actually going to be in Fairfield, Maine, which is a new location for us. And it is also MPW's first ever fundraiser show. Um, One of our sponsors, Nealon's Crafty Creations, it was a business owned by a friend of mine and a huge fan of a lot of our boys. She passed away a week before our debut show, and her husband has been keeping the sponsorship alive, making sure that her business is still sponsoring MPW. So we're all one big family. When she passed away, it didn't just affect me, it affected all of us. She was an amazing human. But all the or I mean part of the proceeds from this show in June is going to support Ashley Nealon's family, because she left behind a family of five. So it's MPW's way of giving back and taking care of our family, because family takes care of family, period. you know um and something different about this particular show, um is that we don't have any huge superstars booked for this one. As you know, we've been trying to book a superstar to every show, you know but we decided to take a different route, and we booked a lot of talent that Ashley was a huge fan of. Like, she absolutely loves Johnny Primer, and she was really big into like girl power, and she was a huge Nakoma Tala fan, like huge Nakoma fan. And before she passed away, I introduced her to Isana, and she was blown away by the suplex sweetheart. So this is coming. It just came out yesterday, but our first match announcement for a night with Ashley, MPW's night for Ashley Nealand, is Isana versus Nakoma, um, for the MPW Women's Championship qualifying matches. So that is, I mean, I've been communicating with her husband about the event, getting his input on a lot of stuff. And, I told him, I go, I will, you know, go through hell or high water to make sure that we have a killer women's match because that's what she would want. And then I go, but I'm not gonna lie, Rhea Ripley is injured and she probably costs like 20 grand. So we can't get that, but we'll get to Ashley's local favorites. So Nakoma versus Isana, that's hard. That's gonna be one heck of a like I can't choose. Like right. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Yep. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. There is no, that's not you like I mean, that's not even what we're looking at. You know what I mean? We're looking at the fact that we're giving back and that we're helping one of our own, and that we are gonna make sure that limit is yeah. Okay. I mean, with this particular show, we just announced that sorry. Oh no. Okay, can you hear me? Okay, sorry. I had an alarm go off on my phone. So the best part about this show is that like we just want everyone to just come out, have a good time. It's all for a good cause, but just build a great energy around like the show. And it is all out. All tickets are $10. All like across the board, $10 across the board. That's easy. You got $10. You want to support a great cause. You want to come watch some really awesome wrestling. Get your butt to Fairfield. You know what I mean? Yeah. Exactly, right? Like donate 10 and stay a minute, you know what I mean? I can't give away too much more details about the show as much as I would love to spill that tea with you 'cause and I will gladly come back and tell you all about it once we get some more matches lined up. But oh, yeah, right? That open weight title match, that ladder match, man. Like I don't know. I mean, like I said, I'm gonna say yes. I mean, if it's not the main event, it's definitely gonna be one of the bigger events of the night for sure. I mean, yeah, like I said, you have Agro and Danny Adam making their debuts, and then you got Black Rose and Alan Prophet, who was kind of on Aiden Andrews' bad side, but maybe we'll see something a little bit more go on with that. I mean, there's so many great storylines that building. Mhm. So right now, for the show tomorrow night, unfortunately, our Eventbrite page has been taken down, or not been taken down, but like the sales have stopped online. So the best place to get your tickets, you could probably get them still at the Orono IGA on Stillwater Avenue, or go to the Indian Island Bingo Hall. We'll have plenty of room at the, playing tickets and room inside, so we're not going to be turning down anybody because it's a venue that can hold quite a few people. Obviously, our first show was over 300 people. So, but yeah, tickets at the door. You got $15 and want an action packed evening, come to Indian Island Bingo Hall. It's an old bingo hall, actually, not a casino, but right. But it's gonna be a good time, and I hope everyone's like really excited about it. And I can't wait to come back in a couple of weeks and talk to you about it, and just all the great things. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, Versace. Okay.